I did it again. Last episode, after completing the green station, I did not check Hat Kid's diary and immediately got another timepiece. So that's another diary entry we missed out on. So what I have to say about that is this.
Chloe.
Anyway, hey there guys, it's ChaosMaelstrom time. Welcome back to more Hat in Time. Last time we explored more of Yakuza Metro. We got to see a optional mini-boss called Naojima, and we saw the Empress. Well, we got to see what happens when they betray her trust. Other Yakuza members, so yeah. Anyway, day 27. So the Metro is underground, but there's an underground train line. And these manhole covers lead underground? Cats are weird. Well, I mean, you're not wrong with that last statement. Anyway, we've dilly-dallied long enough. We've been feeling exceedingly empty inside for a while now after Snatcher stole our soul, so we've completed all of our contracts. Let's go see if we can't persuade him to give it back or something. Or, you know, whatever he has planned for us in the forest. Speaking of which, where is this? Okay, we'll go get that later. But for now, let's go see what we have in store in quite possibly my favorite chapter of the game. Your contract has expired. Hey, look, a timepiece! With nothing guarding it at all, and no hookshot targets to help me back over to the other side of the forest. Well, you know what? It's sitting right there, ripe for the taking. Nothing's over there to stop me from picking it up. Get close and seems easy enough. I'm sure something's bound to happen, though.
Wait up, kid. Remember how the old contractor had his head pop off? That wasn't a coincidence. It popped off the moment he stopped being useful to me. And guess who else just became obsolete? That's right. You. Now that possessed outhouse isn't bothering me anymore, and all those contracts of yours are tidied away, I don't need you around. Besides, you didn't think I was gonna let you keep all these timepieces, did you? They fell in my forest, kid. They belong to me! Kid, say goodbye to that little head of yours!
It's Snatcher! One of the most difficult bosses in the game, I might add. All we have to do is buy our time and wait for him to turn blue, which he hasn't done yet.
You're probably waiting for me to turn blue, aren't you? Sorry, kiddo. Blue doesn't suit me. And I guess that makes me invincible, huh? That's too bad!
Well, that complicates things. And as if that weren't enough, we also don't have our hat powers since he decided to, you know, take it for himself. Yeah. This boss fight is pretty brutal, but the music is amazing.
Did you just color me blue with my own attack? This can't count, right? Surely this doesn't count. That does it. Time to die!
The tables have turned! Snatcher is now vulnerable! Pay attention to which eye he winks with. Depending on whether it's left or right will determine which side he'll attack you from. Also, he'll start popping out of the ground like this. We can hit him once he gets close enough. Oh god. This was such a bad idea! Okay, made it. Smacks you! Ooh. This is such a fun boss fight, and really difficult too. Not enough good things I can say about Snatcher. But now, he is at our mercy.
I feel so weak. Please, have mercy. Please, have a seat. All these timepieces landed in my forest. They are my property. So, let's make a deal, young lady. You get out of my forest, and we never see you again. How's that sound for a deal? Not a fan? Too bad. You don't make the calls here. Here, I'll even make it easier for you. Now, all that's left is for you to sign it.
Well, we got our final contract. Get out. Objective, get out. Other objective, just get out. The following parts of the force will be available. None of it. Get out. Please, take all your junk and leave. I love it how this is a playoff of just all the other contracts, and we can just see how upset he is in the pictures. Well, we're given no option to decline.
Understand that's not how contracts work, right? I'm giving you a chance to scram, kid. There's no catches or clauses this time. What if I give you your soul back. Will that make you leave?
You got your soul back! You feel relieved, energized, and just the usual amount of empty. Oh. Thanks, game. Really need to be reminded about that.
Yes? No? Hello? Are you there? Why aren't you saying anything? You're quite the character, aren't you? And a tough negotiator. Fine. I'll sweeten the deal for you. Here, take my last timepiece. If I continue to see you around my forest after this, I'll be very disappointed.
Don't you just love Snatcher? He is such a character. And you can tell in the tone of his voice that after we changed the contract, he thought it was hilarious and he was actually quite flattered by it. I mean, he's probably jumping for joy at the prospect of being our BFF. So you know what? Let's be friends, buddy. Give me a hug. I can't use my emoticons here. Well, you know what? I'm smug. There. So, I guess that emoticon fits pretty well, you know, considering that's Snatcher and all. Anyway, that is the end of the Subcon Forest level. However, it doesn't end things with Snatcher because he is our BFF right now. And if you have any doubts about that, well, we're about to ease those doubts because, well, you'll see. He friggin' moves into our bedroom! Yeah, he essentially has an excuse to hang out with us all the time now. He's just up there minding his own business. We'll see what he has to offer us in a minute, but first, let's see what Hackett has to write about the experience. Day 28. This guy! I do his dumb jobs and then he tries to double-cross me! I beat him up, and now he just wants me to go away. But he also, like, can't make me, so whatever. But yes, I'm ignoring the elephant in the room here, in this case, the giant, dark, ghost, paranormal dude. Let's see what he has to say.
Nice place you got here, kiddo. What's up? Still alive and well, I see. What a shame.
God, he's such a tsundere. I love him.
How about we fix that with a little deal? Tell you what, you do some fresh new contracts for me, and I'll reward you handsomely. If you survive, that is. I've got this little map for you. You'll notice I've marked just one contract on it for now. You'll have to complete it before you unlock the rest. Checks and balances, you know. And be careful, kid. These aren't your average everyday contracts. These are advanced contracts. We wouldn't want you to die on the job, right?
Welcome to your nightmare. This is Death Wish mode. For those of you guys who think that this game's been pretty easy so far, that difficulty has just been taken and ramped up to 11. 111, if you will. And the cat wants in again. We can also access the Death Wish menu from our start screen now, so we can take a look at that anytime we want. At least I think so. I don't know if this works while you're in a stage. Maybe it just lets you look at it, but it doesn't let you access any of the other things. I don't know for certain. So, Death Wish. it basically remixes old levels that you've already completed and makes them much, much, much harder. Beat the Heat, for example, is a remix of heating up Mafia Town. Our objective is to turn off all the lava faucets. There's less lava faucets than in the normal mission, thankfully. However, it's much hotter than usual. Cool yourself off. You are on a timer. You will essentially, if you don't cool yourself off constantly, you'll get burned. And you'll take damage over time quickly. You've got to constantly pay attention to your heat. And as if that alone weren't bad enough, there are bonus little things that you can get for completing these missions while fulfilling other requirements. And you don't usually get to see them until A, you've completed the mission with fulfilling that requirement yourself, or B, you complete the mission and the requirements are revealed to you. You can also press X to see about Snatcher's tips. Thankfully, you don't need to do them all by yourself. Take all the time you need. I'll be honest, I am going to try to beat every single one of these missions. However, I'm not going to try to complete all the bonus tasks. I've had that in mind for one of these. One of them, however, I simply could not do. I completed a lot of these, and some of them are friggin' hard as balls. Some of them I haven't even completed or even seen yet. However, this is not going to be part of the main series. This is all you're going to be seeing of Death Wish from this series. From the Let's Play itself. Does that mean I'm not touching Death Wish at all? No, I just said I was going to. I'm going to be streaming my Death Wish attempts. So, keep an eye out in the future, because every now and then, if you see me going live, I might just be ready to tear my hair out in frustration because, oh my god, some of these missions. Yikes. But yeah, that is all we've gotten for Snatcher right now. Love you, big guy. So yeah, now he essentially hangs out in our house. Why? Because he can. Because he's Snatcher and nobody tells him what to do. Okay, well, we got a little bit of extra time. Let's see what we can get. I don't like that mask. Give me... Never mind, I guess I'll take it. Whatever, I was getting kind of tired of the old one anyway, so now we got... Doesn't even cover my entire face. That's honestly kind of disappointing. But we also have 35 timepieces. And we saw this earlier, I believe. This unlocks the last chapter in the game. Well, actually, it's chapter 6, technically. Or, yeah, because they're all sorted by chapters. But this is technically the last accessible chapter in the game. Next time on A Hat in Time, let's see what this chapter has to offer us. I'm warning you guys, this is at the same time an amazing chapter and a fairly frustrating one. But hey, at least we can go into it squeaky clean. Alright. And also, we have another pedestal down here for whatever these things are. I mean, we already have all of our relics put into that one relic tower, so who cares? We don't need all of the extra ones. But yeah, next time we'll do just that. So I'll see you guys next time for when we go to the Arctic Cruise Line, or whatever it's called. Laters! Anything else you want to say, big guy, before we end off?
There are a lot of things I could say, but there's truly only one word that encompasses how I feel about your actions up to this point.
Fool! Run along this forest trail, now you'll find you fail. Never gonna reach that goal, now give me your soul. Some advice, don't think twice. Should have known I wasn't nice. Off with your head, Tata, you're dead. Got no more use for you. And when you sign the dotted line, you should have thought it through. Okay, kid, that's all you're getting right here. No fun if I get to the good part just yet. Check out the full release if you want me to serenade you further. I know you do.